Hello, good morning. Welcome to this taste challenge. This is a rum taste challenge. It's going to count for Friday. Black Strap from Cruzan Diamond Estate Black Strap rum. The company was founded in 1760 in the Danish Virgin Islands. Remember, well, you may not know this, but Denmark, the Virgin Islands, until 1917, and 104 years ago, they sold those islands, St. Croix, St. Thomas, and St. John, to the United States. And the British have their own set of Virgin Islands. It's called the BVI, British Virgin Islands, owned by Great Britain. All right, anyway, same family has run it since the early 1800s. They got control of it in the early 1800s, the Nelthrop family. So this is the estate diamond. There's the island of St. Croix. Cruzans live on St. Croix. Bryce Regal says hello. Hello to you. It's warm and humid today. I got the windows open. I got tired of being in the air conditioning. Sounds crazy, huh? But that's the way I wanted it. And anyway, if I get uncomfortable, I can put the air back on. But I kind of like fresh air. They show the island with the mountains and the Cruzan facility in the background with palm trees on the label. Maybe you could see that in etching. It's a little blurry. $18.99 at Total Wine and More. $18.99, but I paid $8.99 at Total Wine. Can't explain it, but that's what it cost me. Wasn't complaining. Now here's Bacardi Bacardi and Company. And this is their Reserva Diez, aged 10 years, extra rare gold rum, matured in charred white oak barrels for gentle smoothness and subtle smokiness. Tough, youngest rum barrel. Okay, this was a 2008 to 2018 version. So this was put in the barrel. The youngest barrel was in 2008, and they left it in the barrel till 2018. 10 years. You say, well, Bacardi, that's usually about $14, right? Yeah, well, not this one. This is $40, maybe $38 if you get lucky at Total Wine or someplace like that. And I forgot the glass. So we're talking about a $40 bottle versus a $19 bottle. Okay, so $21 difference. Is it going to be worth it? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Just for general interest, let's look up here. Oh, finally got in touch with Allstate. They could have come tomorrow at 8. I said, well, come tomorrow at 3. So they're going to come tomorrow at 3 o'clock. See what happens. I wanted them to come today, but the guy's like, I'm booked up. I said, you know, and been waiting almost 3 weeks, but that's okay. It's just my house. All right. They said the adjuster had to leave for family emergency. That was, okay, well, why they didn't tell me? They could have got a new adjuster in an hour. Why it took them 2 weeks. Okay, anyway, let's look under Total Wine and More. Just to be sure, I know the estate diamond is $18.99 because I had just looked that up recently. There's the U.S. mail, Bacardi Reserva. $36.99. Oh, okay. So the price has dropped. This day and age, prices dropping is a shock. Huh. Well, Walmart is a little bit more, but anyway, we'll go with the Total Wine because I can go to Total Wine there and get it. So let's see. Now, did I pay that much? I did not pay $36.99. I paid $20. $20. I got it at Walmart. They had it on half price. It was a $70 gift pack. The wooden box with the glass and the 2 rums, but they had it for $35. My father said, I'd have bought that and I don't even drink anymore. I said, well, that's what I mean. He'd have given it to somebody. So, oh yeah. So is it going to be worth $20 more? I'm sorry. $18 more. I don't know. Could be a personal preference issue. But let's get into it. Okay, what else does Cruzan make, by the way? They got the Cruzan aged light rum. That's that yellowish thing that's aged about 2 years, between 1 and 2 years. They got the aged dark rum, which is gold, aged 1 and 2 years. They've got single barrel, which is a dark one. Never had it, never seen it. Estate Diamond Light. Estate Diamond Dark. Estate Diamond Black Strap. That's the one I have. Hurricane Proof. Ooh, Hurricane Proof. $137. Talking about a Category 5 Hurricane. Well, what's the... They don't give the ABV. Oh, 137 proof. Well, strong. A lot more than 80 proof. Hurricane Ida was 150-mile-an-hour winds. Sustained with gust. They recorded what? 180. Let's see what else. Then they got all the flavored rums. They got all kind of flavors: coconut, mango, pineapple, black cherry, vanilla, key lime, peach, blueberry, tropical fruit, all these liqueurs: banana, passion fruit, strawberry, citrus, guava, raspberry, spiced rum, Cruzan 9, I guess it's aged 9 years, spiced rum, and the 151, the knockout. Too strong for me. Bacardi, what do they have? Well, a lot. I'm not going to read the tasting notes on the 10-year, but they've got Bacardi Gold, Bacardi Spice, Bacardi Añejo Quattro. That's the 4-year. I've seen that at Walmart. I want to try that one. Bacardi. Sheet metal. All right. Dragging it out to the street, obviously. Bacardi Reserva Limitada. Well, I bet that's a good one. Ooh. Sorry about the noise. Was hurricane cleanup, you know. Bacardi Black. Oh, yeah, that's great. I had that one. Let's see about the Limitada. Scarce rum stocks, including some of our oldest. Yeah, the Limitada is $90. I saw that when I was looking at Total Wine a few minutes ago. Sorry about that noise. $90. What I pay $90 for? I would, I guess, when all this humbug blows over. But I don't need any rum for so long. I got so many. The next thing I got to do is the Bacardi Major Laser. Okay, let's get to this. Don't need tags. Never going to confuse copper with black. Cruzan. I'm cruising for a... All right. Neoprene rubber cork. They both have wooden caps, rubber corks, rubber stoppers. So, got a $10 discount on the Cruzan Black Strap, Estate Diamond Black Strap. And I got at least a $17 discount on the Bacardi. Hey, when Walmart runs those crazy prices, I jump on them like they had. I'll give you an example. They had Pinch, Dimple Pinch. Everybody, and I mean everybody's got it for $35. If you're lucky, 36, 35, maybe 37. Age 15 years. It's a blended Scotch and it's aged 15 years. That's no joke. 15 years. That's no joke. So I was like, man, I don't know. One day I'll bite the bullet and pay the $36 and buy it. You know what I mean? No, I mean, some at Walmart before the hurricane. Wish they hadn't picked now to cut up sheet metal. Not the day before the hurricane, but, a month before the hurricane. And they had that dimple pinch for $25.99. I said $25.99. I checked everywhere. Yes, I got that triangle bottle, 3 sides. I checked everywhere. No one had dimple pinch even anywhere close to that. So I got it for a $10 discount at Walmart. Hey. All right, so here we go. You can see clearly. This is gold, age 10 years. That's what you get after 10 years, and then maybe you add food coloring. Haha. And this is what you get after an indeterminate number of years with black strap molasses and maybe some food coloring. I don't know if they add food coloring. They're not required to tell us. Okay. Smells like Bacardi. It's got that wood, that oak. Been in that oak barrel for 10 years. At the minimum, the youngest rum is 10 years. Remember that. The youngest rum is 10 years. You always got to go with the youngest. Does that mean any of them are older? No, it may be all 10-year rums. But more than likely, it's more for some of them. I like it. It smells nice. Pancake syrup. Man, what are they? This is the, obviously, this is the black strap. Oh, no. Got it wrong. Hold on. I'll be right back. I can't believe I got it wrong. Well, I guess that noise could go on all day. All right. Well, I'm shocked that I got it wrong. I was overconfident. What is one of the impediments to problem solving? In this case, the problem is, can I tell one from the other? And the problem is overconfidence. And I was overconfident. I thought on aroma only, I got it. Got it all the time. Got it all the other times. No trouble. So they start becoming a little maybe arrogant, like you say, oh, yeah, I'll never get it wrong. So I smelled it, right? And I was thinking, the rich wood of the Bacardi, but it was the Cruzan. So now I failed. Now I didn't do the tasting. I jumped the gun. Like the Beatles said, the tasting challenge, jump the gun. Tasting challenge, jump the gun. They said that. And they say happiness is a warm rum. I think, isn't that what? Is a warm rum. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, happiness is a warm rum. I feel so embarrassed. Pancake syrup. Ha, ha, ha. And oak. I'm going to go get some log cabin. I really ought to do a taste challenge between log cabin syrup and Cruzan Estate Diamond Black Strap. But I guess the ABV would give it away, considering log cabin is 0 proof and this is 80. Okay. Would I have gotten the taste challenge wrong? Obviously not. There's a lot of sharp oak, tannic, even I know they don't use bark, but you know what I mean? Like sharp wood, tannin thing going on. So it's sweet and it's rich and it has like a sugar candy type of thing going with it, like a Werther's Original, those type of characteristics. Very rich and all that. But I still wouldn't have thought it was the Black Strap because it doesn't taste like log cabin pancake syrup. So I failed in the taste challenge in a technical sense because I jumped the gun and I was distracted by the sheet metal being cut. You say, oh, now it's excuse time, making excuses. I'm not making excuses. I'm just explaining why, you know. So in a technical sense, okay, I got it wrong. But in a in a practical sense, no, I did not get it wrong because there's no way you're going to mistake this for this. On aroma, okay, got it wrong. On flavor, no way, impossible. Unless you got no ability to taste things, which I had that problem around December 23rd, 2020 to January 2nd, 2021. Suddenly could not smell or taste anything. Everything smelled and tasted like nothing. You say, well, what was wrong with you? I said, I don't know. I felt a little sick Tuesday, the 23rd of December, like a little weak like the flu, but not too bad. I still went walking 3 times and did my taste, you know, normal things. But I noticed in my taste challenge that everything had no flavor. I was like, this whiskey got no flavor. And I didn't think much of it. I started coughing, a little sniffle here and there. Nothing bad, not like a cold. I didn't feel as bad as when I have a head cold, you know. It makes you feel like, you know what? Hell. Then Wednesday, it wasn't too bad. I went to work, you know, nothing. I didn't mention anything, you know, because I didn't feel too bad. Actually, I went to sleep early Tuesday, the 23rd at 6. As soon as it got dark, I was asleep. Slept through the night, woke up, felt okay. Coughing, you know, okay, you got a cough. People catch coughs. You never caught a cough before? I have. It was a dry cough. No big deal. No big deal for me. But then Christmas Day, around noon when the Dallas Cowboys were playing, I tasted that, I think it was the Willetized Stout. I'm pretty sure it was the Willetized Stout from Lagunitas, and I could not taste it, and I couldn't smell it. And that thing is 11% aged in rye barrels, Willet rye barrels. And I was like, wow. And then I went home and did 2 Christmas beer tastings with my daughter online. Couldn't taste them. She was like, it's overly spiced. It's got too much spice in it. And I was like, it tastes like cold water, you know. That was weird. And then I said, okay, all right. I was smelling the Vicks Sab, you know, that Vapor Rub. Wasn't Vicks brand, but it was a store brand, private label. Couldn't smell it. I said, well, if you can't smell Vapor Rub, hey, every day I'd smell nothing. January 2nd, I said, oh, I could smell it a little bit. And so now, you know, then it dissipated. I said, oh, well, whatever that was, maybe I'm immune to it now, like I built up natural immunity to it. You say, oh, science doesn't teach that. You can't build up natural immunity. Oh, I thought you could, but I'm not a scientist. I used to listen to that guy, Dr. Science, on public radio. But he would say, I'm not a scientist. I have a master's degree in science. Tastes like log cabin syrup. It's really good. I mean, it's so good. This rum is so good that tomorrow you're going to be working in Alaska, dressed warm. You know what I mean? So it's so good. I love it. And now with the blowers. Now the blowers. Why we got to do the blowers? Because you own it. Because you can do it. You say, because I can. I have to blow leaves. I see him blowing leaves on the grass. I was like, why? You can't. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything. No, I would not mistake it for the Cruzan Black Strap, but I would just love it. I love it. It's so rich. It's like, I can't even describe this product. It's like it's not grass, it's not sugar, it's like some kind of, it's above what I can describe. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't even know what it is. All I know is you better get your $40. That'll cover the tax. And get the total wine and buy it. I mean, it is so good. Now, if this is $37 to $40 and it's this good, and I mean good, although I think the 8-year might be better, and that's a little bit cheaper. Man, can you imagine how the $90 one must be? The $89.99 Bacardi. I mean, I just can't believe it. I think I just want to try it. All right. So who's the winner today? That's a classic. It's a classic. Now, a lot of people that do beer, only beer. They'll say, I don't drink wine. It gives me headaches. Well, if it gives you headaches, okay, you don't drink it, fine. I wouldn't drink it either. I wouldn't even taste it. It doesn't give me headaches, so I taste it. But then they won't do liquor. I say, why you don't do liquor? Oh, I don't mess with that. I don't like it. Totally legitimate reason not to do it, right? Totally legitimate reason. But I think maybe they should give it a chance. I'm not saying become a heavy drinker and start having problems. You got to go to therapy and all of these things and behavior modification program and all. I'm not talking about that. I just think that I watch beer tasters and they always talk about, oh, the rich, complex flavor of such and such India Pale Ale or Imperial Stout or Barrel Aged Stout and so on. Okay. And I do the same thing. But I'm thinking to myself, it's like they're missing out in a way because they're not buying all this liquor that has intricate flavors, just like the beer, and maybe even more intricate. I'm not saying it has more. I say maybe even more. I'm not sure about that. Because anyway, I'm just a liquor taster. I'm not a liquor drinker. Now, whatever you think, you say you lie, you drinking it, you drink it. I don't. Okay, after the hurricane, my camera was low on battery and I had full memory on it from doing the brandy taste challenges. So I had like 5 days, 4 days where I said, I can't do taste challenges. I said, well, that'll give me an excuse to drink down those blended whiskey bottles. So every day I took like I poured here that much of it and drank it. Trying to get that cat to be tamed, this crazy cat. You say, what does drinking whiskey have to do with taming a cat? Well, I would sit out on a porch and try to get it to behave, by being patient with it. I feel sorry for animals. I don't really want a pet. I don't really want an animal around me, but I like them. I feel sorry for them, so, but that was just an excuse to get down my stocks because I'm not dying to drink Sunnybrook. I'm not dying to drink Bellows Club whiskey. I'm not dying to drink Bellows whiskey blended, and I'm not trying to drink what is that fourth one I tried? The whatever. So that was an excuse to get down to drink down the stock. But I had to admit, I said, it's funny. Sitting here all down in the dumps with no electricity and half the time no water. And I was thinking, well, it's funny. If you try Bellows Club whiskey in a competition, it's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, it's like the worst blended whiskey you ever wanted to try. It's a farce. It's a joke. It's a tragedy. It's a liquor tragedy. But on its own, when I noticed this when I first tried it, on its own merits, in isolation, not comparable to anything else. When you don't compare it, it's okay. I was sitting out on the porch with the cat doing its thing, and I said, this on its own, this is okay. If you only bought Bellows Club whiskey and you never drank anything else, you could enjoy it and just be satisfied with it. But now if you made a mistake and you put it in competition, you'll start hating it. So that was very interesting. And the Bellows blended whiskey, the regular one, the Bellows, tasted good. And the Sunnybrook from Jim Beam now. Jim Beam owns it now. Sunnybrook used to be an independent company. Same thing. Like, it was good. It was like, oh, this tastes good. It's good. Put it in competition, gets destroyed. So it's amazing. I guess beer is like that too. If you put it in competition, it's like some of them just it's a fiasco. But if you drink them on their own, they're all right. Like this Rolling Rock yesterday. I was drinking Rolling Rock from the bottle. And I was just like, oh, man, it's so good. And it has so many good qualities. And I was just going on and on in my mind, If you put it in a taste challenge, it just gets killed, because it's so mellow and mild, if you want to say bland. Haha. Nice to see some sun shining through your house. That is enough rain. Oh, is it enough rain? Yeah, I think we're going to get some more sun, more sun, more sun. And hopefully from Allstate, some money. All right. They've sure gotten a lot of mine for 29 years. I'd like to add up how much money they've gotten for me in 29 years. It's a lot more than they've paid me. And the guy on the phone was like, I want you to be satisfied. I want to come out there. I really want to help you. And I was like, sure. But whatever, I said, I'll be here all day today. I'm booked up today. I said, well, if something comes open, I'm here. Oh, okay. But no, they're not going to come. But tomorrow at 3. I said, okay. The Black Strap. I'm not going to say it's better than the Bacardi Reserva Diez. That's $37 to $40. Okay. It's not as good. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give the win to the Bacardi. It's $40 for a reason. 36 to 40. You ain't going to find it for 36 anyway, but you might, but you're not, you're going to pay 40, but you might live in a place like me that has weirdly low prices at some stores on occasion, like a lot of occasions. So, but if you live other places, you ain't going to find it for cheap. All right. It's just better. You can tell it's aged longer. It's got more character. It's just got more development. It's got more everything. But the Black Strap, it has a lot going for it. Assuming you want to drink a rum that tastes like log cabin pancake and waffle syrup. But you know what I'm saying? It's a little more juvenile, you know what I mean? But for $18.99, don't even question it. If you go into the store and it's $18.99 up to $20.99, I wouldn't go over $20.99. Just buy it. I mean, you got it. It's locked in. It's going to be a winner. There's no doubt. But I paid $8.99. I'll repeat that. I paid $8.99, so it's obviously a winner. The Bacardi Reserva Diez. You're thinking Bacardi Gold. Okay, you're like, I bought that stuff. It's $12. I hate it. Blah, blah. Okay, I like it. But anyway, this is way different than that. This is not that. Okay, if you're thinking of regular Bacardi Gold, look, it's not anything like that. Okay, it's much more advanced. It's like Budweiser. The Budweiser Black Jim Beam, the Budweiser Black that was aged with the Jim Beam wood. It's not like Budweiser. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like an imperial stout. It was a dark so not an imperial stout, but a strong stout. You know what I'm saying? A foreign extra stout. So if you were only locked in on, I had Budweiser, that stuff, I don't like it. No. This is different. It's not the same. And this Bacardi is definitely not anything like the Bacardi Gold $14 or $12. It's so much more above. Okay, let's look at the comments and we out of here. But this was a great taste challenge, even though I got it wrong on aroma. These are great, man. I love trying these fantastic products. Any power? Yeah, I got power Sunday at 7:30 p.m. I wasn't here, but my neighbor called and texted me, and he's like, "We got it." And I was like, "All right." And I was so glad. I am sure they will come through. I could imagine they have so many claims to deal with. Not that it's an excuse. No, they were telling me that the original adjuster had a family emergency and he couldn't come to work. And apparently that's been going on for a week and a half. Well, okay. My attitude is, well, if you knew he had a family emergency a week and a half ago, why didn't you immediately appoint a new adjuster that would contact me and you come out here and take care of the problem, right? I mean, that makes sense, right? How much was that Black Diamond Cruzan, says Kevin? Well, it's $18.99, but I got it for $8.99. That's a true story. $8.99. Just pour then on some pancake or sneak into the Waggle house. You must be using voice to text and it ain't working too well. Pour some on pancakes or sneak it into the Waffle House. It tastes like log cabin It tastes like log cabin pancake syrup, but if you put it on pancakes, probably ruin them. It just wouldn't work. But it makes you think that. Okay, fabulous product. All right, y'all. $8.99. That's robbery, meaning you robbed them. I didn't rob them because they offered it. On their website, it said $8.99. I said, something's wrong. I think it's just posted wrong. So I said, I'm going to go to Total Wine one day and I'm going to look. So a few days later, I went over there. I look on the shelf. There it was, $8.99. I said, that cannot be right. I said, watch when I go check out. It's going to ring up wrong. So I went to check out, $8.99. I said, oh, well. Now, it all went out of stock. Everybody bought it. For that price, it went bloop, gone. And now it's back for $18.99. So there was a little coding problem, I think. I don't know that. I'm saying that it could have just been a one. They might have sold it for $8.99 for, 6 weeks because maybe they were overstocked or something. I don't know. I really don't know that company's protocols, but let's just look at the regular price. $19 for Cruzan Estate Diamond Black Strap. You got it. It's a winner. You got your money's worth. $37 to $40, and more than likely you're going to pay $40 for the Cruzan Reserva Diez. It's impossible. You cannot go wrong with that. You're not going to go wrong with it. Believe me. You're going to win. You will win with it. You will win with it. Cheers to you, BC. And don't forget, BC is probably going to join us. James P. Madonna almost surely is going to join us. Ronnie Simpson, more than likely. Ronnie S. Myself, others. Fandango Friday, tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon in my case, 5:30, 6:30 Eastern. Liqueurs. I'm going to shake up that party bucket and reach in there. I don't know what's coming out of it, but I'm going to find out. That's going to be fun. All right, thanks, everybody. And Saturday morning, I think I'll do Cruzan Black Strap versus the Appleton Estate Signature. That Appleton Estate is a jewel. That is a jewel. And then I might just forget it and not do any more because the Cruzan is too unique. It's too unusual. It's not even a challenge. I think I'm going to pivot to this. Y'all want to see what I have coming up? I'll show you if you want to see. I will definitely be watching. Thanks, Kevin. That's good. Party bucket. The party bucket was $7.99. Best deal in the liquor world right now. 49 cents a bottle. How can you beat that? You can't. Let's see it. Okay. Here we go. It's Sambra. Now, I'm not joking about this. This is $32 at Total Wine. Go look it up yourself. $33, $32. Got a new fancy bottle. They changed the bottle. Actually, when I was at Walmart, they had both bottles, the older and the newer. I figured I'd buy the newer one. It's got that serrated, it's fancy. It looks smoked glass. I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy this one. Never been open. Listen to me. $32 at Total Wine. Mezcal Jovan Artisanal. But Walmart had it for 15 even plus tax. 15 plus tax. I cannot explain that. It is not my job to explain that. I looked and I was like, what is, this cannot be right. And I came home and I did some more research. Everybody had it for $30 to $32. And I mean everybody. Benny's in Chicago, I checked everybody. Specs in Texas, $32. I say, man, I was like just sitting at my house just thinking about this from Oaxaca. 100% Maguey Espadin. It's from a company that I don't think Diageo owns it. At first I thought it was a Diageo brand. But I was looking on Diageo's website. They don't list it as one of their brands. It's a company called Davos Brands, New York. But that's a different Swiss company. But I think Diageo might handle it for distribution reasons or something like that. It's complicated. But I think my trademark research was showing it as an independent company. I don't really care, honestly. But it's hard to find out who actually owns it. But I think it's Davos Brands. I couldn't take it. I had to go back to Walmart. I said, I'm going back to Walmart. I'm buying this for $15. So I went and bought it. Then my friend David was like, why you didn't buy me one? I said, I said, I don't know what you drink. He was like, I want it. So of course I went back and bought him a bottle. He said it's pretty good. But he tries different things so often. I don't think he can remember what's good and what's not, really. But anyway, that's coming up. So thanks, everybody. Unique bottles. So many liquor stores in your area must make your head spin around trying to decide which stores to go to. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's really true. I mean, when Walmart had Old Charter bourbon, Old Charter number 8 bourbon for $9. Oh, I'm sorry, $8. You say, oh, I don't like those small bottles. It was a full-size bottle. For $8, I'll repeat, when they had the Old Charter number 8, for $8, of course, I bought it and my head spun. When they had the 40 Creek Canadian whiskey, the 40 Creek now, for $9, you say, well, that's $20. For $9, of course, I bought it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't end. It's just like it does not end. Darn, just started watching. Well, you can watch the replay. All right, thanks, everybody. I got to go work in this yard. Oh, boy. Thank you. Thank you.